my gosh, she died. And it was just like, it was really dramatic and it was really good painting. Welcome to Madrid, Spain. I'm currently in a ride-sharing car. I think I'm in an Uber actually for the first time my whole time in Spain, but I'm headed over to the Prado Museum. It is their art museum that they pride themselves in and kind of comparable to the Louvre in Paris. So I'm going to walk and head on over to the Prado. I had to buy tickets online and there's timed entry, of course, and they do have a temperature check up on walking into the museum. You're not allowed to take photos or video inside the museum. I did happen to capture one little thing, but once I get back to the hotel, I'll tell you a little bit about what I saw inside of the Prado. When I got out of the Prado Museum, after being in there for quite some time, I tried to order a ride-sharing car through Uber or Free Now, but couldn't find one. I tried to flag a taxi down. They were all full. So I ended up walking back to my hotel, the Hotel AC Atocha. It took me about 20 minutes to walk back, and the streets were pretty full of people, and I took in all the sights along the way. The Prado Museum, like I said, you can't take photos or video inside. The Prado Museum is like a little Louvre, and obviously not as good as the Louvre. Also, I might be Paris biased, but the Louvre is huge. It has more original artwork. There was some copy artwork inside of the Prado, and they had a Da Vinci exhibit where they had, I didn't even go. Someone told me about it, and then I saw advertisements for it that they had a copy of the Mona Lisa. And I'm like, they don't even have the real name of what the Mona Lisa is called because it's not technically called the Mona Lisa. So anywho, they did have a lot of other original artwork, like some Picasso. Wait, let me get my phone. So I wrote down some of the pieces that I enjoyed from the Prado, but I just want to let you know that the Prado is quite huge. I think I was there for maybe almost 2 hours, less than 2 hours, not 2 hours tops. And I didn't like stop or rest or anything. There are two floors that are completely full of stuff. And then there's a lower level that is kind of a waste unless you want to know about the history of the Prado Museum and the timeline of it being built and all that stuff. That's what's on the lower level. And then there's a third floor, which has some cute art pieces. I would still say like take a brief second to go up there, but if you don't, you won't miss anything. So here are some of the pieces, which the biggest or the best pieces are on floor 0 or ground floor. They also have temporary exhibitions, which they currently have the Da Vinci, and then they have Tornaviaje, which is talking about the exhibition or the movement of the Spanish to the Americas, all that jazz. So let me tell you my favorite pieces. So the first piece I saw by Antonio Núñez de Grain, and it was a painting of the memories of Granada. And this room was all about landscapes. I love landscape photos, and so seeing landscape paintings was really cool. And this painting was a beautiful, picturesque landscape depicting an unsettled, stormy afternoon in Granada, Spain. I think this next painting that I'm about to mention was probably my favorite. This painting was Cleopatra by Juan Luna, and this shows the drama right after she died. So there were two other women in the room, and they were just so depressed or so dramatic, like, oh my gosh, she died. And it was just like, it was really dramatic, and it was really good painting. Next is a painting this painting was funny, this next painting. It wasn't like a favorite, it was just hilarious. I saw a dog in it and I just had to go look at it. I looked at all the paintings that had dogs. But this painting was of Federico Gonzaga, the first Duke of Mantua, by Tiziano. I say this is the original dating profile portrait. okay, aka painting. But this dude, Federico, was wearing a blue doublet with a rosary around his neck, and his hand was resting on his sword, and his Maltese dog was next to him. And it actually explained in the description that he was in search of a wife during this time period. You know, in those dating profile pictures, everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of men have dogs in their profile pictures. I thought it was hilarious. And then in the temporary exhibit, the only painting I really liked in there was The Three Mulattoes, Esmeraldas by Andres Sanchez Gauk. And this painting was the descendants of a Black slave who fled during a shipwreck. And they sent this painting to the judge in Spain to prove of the pacification of the region. So those were the paintings I enjoyed inside the Prado. It's definitely worth a visit. And they have a security check, so you put your bags and coats through security and all that jazz. Hello explorers, it's Kitty Explorer here, and it is my last moments in España, and I'm getting ready to check out of my hotel, and it's actually sunny today, of course. That always happens. Like, it's the most beautiful day when it's time for you to leave. Just makes it even more depressing, right? So today I am going to, hopefully, I believe the Christmas market has started up here in Madrid, so I am going to go to the market. I believe it's at Plaza Mayor. So I'm gonna go there, then I'm gonna come back, get my luggage, and head to the airport to head back to the United States. So let's go. But first, look at how beautiful it is outside. I have arrived at Plaza Mayor for the Christmas market. And if you want to learn more and see more of Christmas in Spain, you can check out the video linked up above. Now, after leaving the Christmas market, I decided to walk back to the hotel and check out any shops along the way. So here are some souvenir shops right outside of Plaza Mayor. But then I actually stopped in a grocery store. My brother loves coffee, and I was like, this would be a great place for coffee. Okay, I am steadily making my way back to the hotel so I can get my bags and head to the airport. But I just have to say, I just randomly stopped at the grocery store. I always buy my brother coffee for a gift. So he's tried coffee all over the world. And I couldn't find any like I usually do, like at a coffee shop. They just sold like made coffee. So I went to the grocery store and found it. And they had a self-checkout. I didn't have to bother with anyone. It was really easy. And they don't have bags, so on the plastic bags, the grocery store here. So let's make our way back to the hotel. I am now at Madrid's International Airport, walking to my gate after getting my luggage from the hotel. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Leave any questions you have down below that's related to the video. And make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.